What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? This is Ref from Refside Gaming, and I'm back with another episode of the Omaha Mavericks Team Builder Dynasty. That's right, guys. Welcome back to the Great Plains Midwest Athletic Conference football. Now, if you haven't already, man, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and, of course, click that bell so that you can get your notification each and every time I upload a new video. Guys, this week, we come home to Omaha to take on the Concordia Bulldogs out of Seward, Nebraska. Now, you see Concordia comes in 69 overall, 69 on offense, 70 on defense. You see we are 70 overall across the board. Guys, make sure you go back and watch the previous episode, which was episode number 3, where we went into Wayne, Nebraska, and straight up wrecked shop. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get into this video because you know how we do it, don't you? We go hard or we go home.
Mavericks, strap up, get ready. I know y'all feel this. I smell victory. Drop the beat. Yes, sir. Coach Burns, O-line, D-line. You would know. Go hard, go home. I'ma be your man till the day that I die. Step up in the O, we gon' take it for a ride. Ain't no competition 'cause we beat them every time. It ain't no stopping us. It ain't no stopping us. Go hard and go home. This how we do it now. Go hard and go home. We finna break them on the show. Go hard and go home. This how we do it. We must protect this house. We must protect this house. We must protect this house. We got moves that'll make you go wild. What we do in the O, we'll do it out of town. I'ma be the man till the day that I die. Step up in the O, we gon' take it for a ride. Ain't no competition 'cause we beat them every time. It ain't no stopping us. It ain't no stopping us. Go hard and go home. This how we do it now. Go hard and go home. We finna break them on the show. Go hard and go home. This how we do it. We must protect this house. We must protect this house. We must protect this house. We in the
Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. Off the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's got an open man. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I'm a big believer.
They'll leave it with him. And it's a touchdown.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond.
Dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Here comes the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. And it's no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds the big tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Defenses throughout the league study every third down situation. You've got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
A 3rd and 6. Off play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one on to 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Smashes through. At the 45 on its way. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Looking for a crease to the left. Finally.
I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Buys a little time with his feet. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. I'm not just going to go get a 1st down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
3rd in Africa is extremely extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they're in for a touchdown.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. On the move at the 30. Powers through. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Tempo and overdrive. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's caught. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
It's going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could...
Gonna let it fly. It's complete. A huge pickup. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big gain. We're ready to get it started here in the 2nd half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The play action fake. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Complete downfield. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good 7, it's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Turns it on in midfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's...
The give to the left.
He'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Right down the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? From the gun, the ground game. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball.
Getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Unleashes one. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for. I'm trying to power it in. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal. You trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Final play of the quarter coming. The give from the gun. Still running at the 40. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And here comes the punt team. Here's the return. Couldn't get away.
It's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Do better next week.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. This time he's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. The throw to the outside is complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They want to just keep throwing it. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Throws to the tight end. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy.
2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, look out. He's at the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, it looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper, this team had a chance this season, but until the
they know they're
Look
better,
at that.
out,
This run game is real.
Right
This run game is real. We're going to take a look at the stats. You see Durango, 208 yards running for the true freshman, 3 touchdowns. He's our player of the game.
Trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This was a great team, and they proved it.
All right, guys, you see our final score, 49-3, Omaha over Concordia. You see Concordia falls to 1-2. Omaha improves to 4-0. Let's look at the stats. All right, you see Roosevelt was 7 of 9 today, 195. He was 77% today. 1 touchdown, no INTs. Was he sacked? I think he was. We can't worry about that. Okay, look at the rushing. Durango, 25 carries, 208, 3 touchdowns. Suggs, 13 for 63 and 1 touchdown. Glover, 3 for 14. Roosevelt, 3 for 43, 1 touchdown. Then the last touchdown on the evening, you see Grant, 1 for that 51-yard burst. Looking at receiving, Quarles, 3 catches for 124. Dunn had 1 for -2. And then Williams, furious, had 1 catch, 43 yards and a touchdown. Sykes, 1 for 19. Suggs, 1 for 11. Now, man, if we can keep this great run game up, our passing game is only going to get better. Look at the pancakes. Moyer had 7. House had 5. Dunn had 5. Let me say the 12 to 17. McLemore had 219. Brandon had 120. And then Williams had 1. So 21 pancakes today. Defensive side. I'm about to say, I know I had plenty of sacks today. Underwood had 4 sacks. Terrell had 3. Rhymes had a half. Hakua had a half. Davenport had a half. Okay. INTs, I know I had a few. Okay, there you go. Gilliam had 1. 1 for 31. He's the one to get the touchdown? Nope. Okay, I guess we didn't get a touchdown today, but we got a couple of INTs. And then Bouye had the other one. Okay. Kicking, no field goal attempts needed, but extra point, 7 of 7. Punting, no. You know what? We might need to start just doing some field goal attempts, man, just for the heck of it. All right, Betts, 1 for 31 on a kick return. Glover had 1 for 16. Punt return, Quarles had 2 for 11. All right, guys, we are going to advance so we can see who we're playing next week, and then we'll see the players of the game here. Okay. Got some extra points there. Okay. So I guess they didn't. Well, no, we got to advance. Okay. Jordan Underwood, National Player of the Week. Well. I might have to go through and rename him for somebody who played at Omaha. And I'll reveal that. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and, I'll reveal that later. Let's go. Okay, there you go. Durango, Player of the Week, Offensive Player of the Week, 208, and he is a true freshman. Look here, man. For those of you who made it to the end of this video, man, you are the true GOAT, and that's GOAT. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided you wanted to be here with me, and I surely appreciate that, man. With that being said, guys, Refside Gaming, I'm out. I'll catch you next video.